What are your thoughts on augmented reality, Phoenix?
I like the idea. I'm a big virtual reality guy. So augmented reality, in case people don't know, is that you wear certain goggles of some sort and you can see, or even through your phone, so you can look at something real, like your table in front of us, like right here, and then it'll project, little game characters or whatever, or it'll change your environment. I like the idea of it. But it's never taken off, right? Remember, like HoloLens, I believe that was supposed to really be the new latest and greatest, and it just never did, much like virtual reality. But I love the concept of it. I love what you could do with it.
Chat points out Pokemon Go is something for sure. Now, your thoughts on emulation there, Phoenix? Emulation of classic games?
My thoughts on it?
Yeah.
I'm obviously very pro it, because especially if companies are not going to do what I would consider is their job to preserve the art form that they've helped create. I do like that there's people out there that are doing the good work out there, because otherwise we would have lost tons of games through time, in the way we've lost a lot of other, like film. There's so many films out there that were not preserved. And so they're gone. So that's why I personally love emulation. It kind of keeps those games out there, especially during a time when, you figure, like with live service games and games that are kind of, you've got to go to the internet in order to play it. Those games would really be gone if it wasn't for emulation.
Well, what if we just combine the two, Phoenix?
Boy, howdy, that sounds pretty orgasmic.
Look at this right here. They have taken emulation of classic games and turn them into augmented reality.
That is pretty badass.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board with it.
This is going to be terrifying when they add Doom and I'm seeing demons everywhere in my life. It's running around screaming.
It seems like they took that 3D, I think 3D Sen.
3D Sen, yeah, I was thinking that too.
It looks exactly like 3D Sen.
Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah, Phoenix, you're big on that. The idea of you think it'd be good to do a stream of that.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah,
so good. Yes, this is awesome. This, to me, I would run out and grab whatever the hell can make this happen. I would grab that.
What is the classic NES game? Well, we'll just say, yeah, it's got to be an NES game, because the reason why this works is that they essentially chroma key out like the flat backgrounds on them, like the blacks and the blues, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why it works, because you can just kind of get rid of that color. What is the NES game that you would like to see in kind of an augmented reality 3D setup here? I mean, I think most people would probably say, I don't know. I think Zelda actually would be very, very hard to do. Like an over.
The best version of Zelda on NES is they remade Zelda in Doom. So there's a Doom WAD, and so it's like first person NES Zelda. But for me, it would be, I have to go with my favorite. It's got to be Friday the 13th, because I'm just looking for any excuse to play that game in a different style. That game is considered bad, but part of why it's bad is you never know where to go. So if you create a 3D environment, augmented reality, it might actually become more clear where Jason is trying to kill these kids the whole time. And that punch out part where Jason is just like punching at you and he just pops up, that would be a legitimate jump scare with this 3D effect here. Jason appears in your house. That'd be amazing.
I can see Metroid looking really good for that too.
Metroid. Well, here's the thing about Metroid though, is it's designed to feel lonely, right?
Yeah.
So if you remove the black background on it, and you have your living room behind it.
That's true. It might take it away a little bit.
Yes, might take a look. But then again, you go back and you look at like Gradius right there, and Gradius, that's just a background. Like I said,
it's usually space, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it looks good on that background still.
That's kind of crazy. I'm kind of
to me personally, I would love when they can get the 3D Sen for like 16-bit games. So mode 7. Like I would love to see like F-Zero with 3D depth. And I would also love to see, and then just as a personal, I would love to see the Donkey Kong Country series on that. Yeah. I would never leave that. So I think for me, I've played 3D Sen. Punch Out is a lot of fun in it. I will say that it's a little tricky with the angle when you're trying to box with the awkward angles. some games are a little bit harder to play with this. I guess is my point. But Contra plays like a dream on this. So Contra is probably one of the better 8-bit games on here.
I think I could definitely see Contra working really well,
especially with the when you're over the shoulder levels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's fun, man. It looks really, really cool. I wanted to share with you guys because I saw that and I was like, oh, I bet Phoenix would like it.
Oh yeah.
And I knew you were right. Donkey Kong would be good. We were looking at Donkey Kong, whatever that was, but
I want like DuckTales in the moon level. You just look up at space, so you'd get like the whole starry background and everything.
And you always get the music too.
Exactly,
it's the best one. It's funny. I was playing DuckTales recently, and my daughter was like, "That music's really good." I was like, "I know." We had
a good soundtrack.
Kay hates it now. Kay hates that music.
Do you really? You hate the moon theme?
Because I made the moon theme my alarm clock sound for over a year.
Imagine
so it's now trauma.
Waking up to that every morning, just blasting in your ear.
Sounds amazing.
Anyone.
It's amazing you're still with me, Kay.
Have you guys had a song ruined out like that? I mean, obviously the DuckTales theme. You take something that is you loved your entire life, and then it just gets ruined because you're like, I love it so much, I want to hear it every day.
I did that so often. Remember the era of buying ringtones?
Yeah.
I bought so many songs and made them my ringtone, and I'm like, oh, I hate Dr. Feelgood now because I hear it it now gives me anxiety. My mom is calling me. It's no longer about Dr. Feelgood and doing drugs. It's about my mom saying, why didn't you get the groceries? And so yeah, it can ruin songs for sure.
It's not up there, right?
Phoenix, you got a song that you grew up loving, then ended up hating because it became an alarm clock or something like that?
No, I would never do that because I would never want to make it the worst thing ever. No.
I have one.
Okay.
Ooh. It's the Peer Gynt or Gent, whatever you want to say. You know that nice sleeping lullaby song? Yeah, that. That's been my alarm for the last 10 years. So if I ever hear it in commercials or whatever, when I'm awake, my brain hurts. Because I'm like, oh, I'm already awake. And so it just hurts. I have to shut it off. It's very painful.
Okay, is it possible to ruin Papa Roach for you if we do that? It's not possible. If you don't know, the best video game soundtrack, Donkey Kong Country, Kay plays
with everything.
Kay plays it on mute her whole life and puts on Papa Roach. So while she's playing Donkey Kong Country, she's just hearing blasting Cut My Life into Pieces on repeat.
Between Angels and Insects to Donkey Kong Country goes hard. I'm just putting it out there, okay?
The disrespect of David Wise.
Unbelievable, really. Rough. Well, let's keep it classic here for a minute. Phoenix, this past week, we had Dexter Manning on our show. I think it was on Monday. And he was really fun to kind of talk about his process of creating his classic videos. Wouldn't you know it, he released a new one, Phoenix.
Ooh.
Actually, he released an entire 24-minute video, which I don't know if I could handle 24 minutes of that because
I can.
Well, here is about 51 seconds
of
the latest one, Phoenix, and I'm sure you're really going to enjoy it. Hey, here's a little more Ocarina of Time.
Blake, the switch open the gate!
I should probably talk to this guy.
To talk to a gore. Are you releasing what I see? Please help me. Thank you for rescuing me.
What on, Sam? He's been lost.
I can sense a boss chest in.
Incredible work, Link. You found yourself a boss chest. Inside a boss chest, there should be a boss key. You use the boss key.
Nice! Boss key. Nice.
Use that boss key to open the boss door.
What was I saying again? He's been lost for ages. We just assumed he perished. Let me tell you the tragic backstory.
Why do I like this more?
Because you are the modern audience.
That's true. I must consume it.
I love the additional skill tree or skill points up here. Yeah, the number of Gorons saved, the objective in the upper right corner. Then of course you have Sheik chiming in, letting you know what's going on.
Calling in like it's a Kojima game. This is a vast improvement over the original.
They got that map overworld here with your like it's crazy.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
perfect game.
Let's continue here, Phoenix.
Backstory of Grambin. When he was little, he tripped. What was I saying again? When he was little, he tripped.
Link, use the boss key on that boss door to fight the boss. I believe in you.
He believes in me? Like, I need to hear that now.
When he was little, he tripped.
Anyways, I encourage you guys to go check it out. That's great stuff from Dexter. Phoenix, you like that one again?
Yes, I especially just the bombardment of all this shit on screen, and then constantly things cutting over each other because he keeps skipping through, through all the shit. Kills me every single time.
The chic at the end of it here, just popping in, is just outstanding. What was I saying again right here?
Yeah.
What was I saying again? When he was
Like,
he tripped.
Link, use the boss key on that boss door to fight the boss. I believe in you.
What was I saying again?
That line right there that you're paused on, though, that's why I like this better, is because Sheik is actually giving like dark lore to the world, and it's like, I want to know why he tripped and fell as a kid. I'm sold. I would give Nintendo $200 for this version. He's onto something.
well, why don't you give Dexter Manning's a watch? How's that?
Okay. I'll pull out my-
Well, not right now.
Oh,
not
okay.
right now.
That's fine.
Yeah. So Phoenix, that's got to make you happy.
I'm gonna be watching this immediately after the show.
Maybe we should do a full reaction to it and just have you
Okay.
going the entire time.